Joining me now to talk about the refugee crisis, migration expert Dr. Susan Weischer with Loyola University. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, my pleasure.
So we've had refugees over the years come to America. It happened during Vietnam. It's happened since then. What is different about this? Why is there such an uproar now?
Well, I think there's concern, of course, of what happened in Paris, and those attacks, those terrorist attacks, and the fact that perhaps one of those terrorists was from Syria. But I just want to explain how different the vetting is between who's admitted to Europe now and who's admitted to the United States.
Yeah, and the story before touched on that a little bit, but go a little more into detail what our process in the U.S. is and what the process in Europe is.
Yes. Well, particularly since 9/11, the vetting process for admitting refugees to the United States has been ramped up to an incredible level. It's a very secure process with multiple layers of interviews and background investigations before a refugee can be admitted to the United States. It begins, they must be referred by the United Nations. Then they must have an in-person interview with the Department of Homeland Security, several such interviews. Then extensive background checks by the Department of Defense, the FBI, all of our national databases and international databases. So it's very, very thorough, and the United States also rather handpicks the refugees we want to come here. I mean, there's about 4 million Syrians who have fled their country. We're only talking about taking 10,000. Okay, so we're handpicking the ones that we want to come here.
And this quickly became a national conversation, and I guess in essence an international conversation, when really before Friday nobody was talking about Syrian refugees on any sort of local level, really.
Really, exactly. And we have to understand that the folks that want to come here as refugees have themselves been terrorized by ISIS. I mean, they've been tortured, they've been barrel bombed also by their government. I mean, they've suffered incredibly. They're refugees. The United States has a proud tradition as a refuge to persecuted people, as a harbor of safety. So let's not throw those values under the bus at the first time the waters are troubled.
Of the refugees who have been admitted to the United States to this point, have you heard of any issue with any of them going rogue and doing something other than being a refugee of this country?
Oh, no, not at all. Absolutely not. And again, the refugee resettlement process, very intensive, hands-on case management where the resettlement agency staff is with the refugee family, you know, almost every step of the way, you know, from the airport to the home, helping them find work, helping them to learn English, getting their kids into schools. So it's not like they're just left on their own. Lots of opportunity to learn English and integrate into our communities, our societies, like refugees have for hundreds of years.
Dr. Susan Weischer with Loyola University, thank you.